Now, finally, before we go, this story, I just couldn't pass this one out. This from Slate, which teaches us so much about our relationships. I love my boyfriend, but want a girlfriend. This is what a woman is writing into Slate. He doesn't want to open up our relationship. My partner is the most compassionate, loving, and respectful partner I could ask for. He has supported me through difficult times, weight fluctuations, questioning my gender, changing my name, and sobriety, among other things. Yikes. I'm incredibly attracted to women. Yeah, oh man, this guy, so you question your gender while you're dating this guy, he sticks with you. You change your name, he sticks with you. You change your appearance a lot, he sticks with you. You've battled addiction, he sticks with you. But now you say, I'm incredibly attracted to women. And so you want to sleep with other people. He knows this. We've talked about opening our relationship. However, he's on the spectrum of asexuality and is only interested in having sex with me. I don't know, you might have missed it in all the jargon. That's just a term for monogamy. There's the spectrum of asexuality, I guess, means you don't want to have sex. So if you are having sex, if you do have sex sometimes, then you're not asexual. You might not be a nymphomaniac or something, but you're not asexual. But he's only interested in having sex with me, meaning he's my boyfriend. He didn't used to have to explain what that term meant. The thought of me having sex with other people makes him deeply uncomfortable as we both relate to sex in different ways. We have had this conversation a few times in the year that we've been together, but with no solid plan or outcome. I respect and appreciate our relationship more than my desire to sleep around, but I'm worried that I will be missing something. I'm only 20, and I know that feelings change, but he's an incredible domestic and sexual partner. Yikes, man, that's like a damning with faint praise. That's what you say about the love of your life. He's a very good domestic and sexual partner, yeah, so. And I would like to be with him for a long time. Not forever, not endless love, but, for a long time. Is there a way to figure this out? Or will this core incompatibility be what breaks us apart? What's the incompatibility? He wants to date you and you want to cheat on him. That's the incompatibility. I actually sort of feel for this girl. She's obviously very confused, and she's being encouraged in her confusion by a very confused culture. She said she's young, and we're told that the whole purpose of life is to get as much pleasure as we can. That's the only point of it. And so if you're young and you're not sleeping with a ton of people all the time, then you're missing out on life. Because we're told that monogamy and commitment and marriage is bad and we should delay it and put it off. I was told this for much of my life, certainly by the popular culture, but that's kind of the culture we're living in. And we're told that, sleeping around and all that sort of stuff is really ultimately fulfilling, which if anyone's ever tried it, you find out in the end, it's not ultimately all that fulfilling. Is there a way to figure this out? Yes, here's the way. Don't sleep around. Simple as that. Don't view your partner as an instrument for your own pleasure. View him as a real-life human being with flesh and blood and a soul that you are not just taking from, but that you are giving yourself to. Comes down a lot to these political questions that we're talking about. All right, we're not just here looking at our fellow Americans and seeing them as sort of instruments for our own pleasure and our own benefit. We're not just looking around at our politics that way either. We are citizens. We have, first of all, we're members of families, then we're members of communities, then we're members of states, then we're citizens of this country. We have loyalties, we have duties, we have affections. The media doesn't know that. The media has totally sold out their country. And now they're shilling for our number one geopolitical adversary. They have no understanding of this at all. They're willing to go to the highest bidder, whoever's going to buy them off, like China. That's one version of the world. Not all that different from the way this chickie is thinking about life either. But that's the wrong way. It ultimately will not be particularly gratifying. You will find much more satisfaction in gratitude. Your babies are not just an instrument for your pleasure, and you shouldn't be paid to raise your own children, right? You will find much more satisfaction in a position that views the world with some gratitude, with some humility, with some loyalty, and with you having a real role in it, rather than this total alienation willing to be bought off by the highest bidder.